Now let's talk about odd and even numbers. Box A has 4 oranges. We can pair them up to be 2 in each pair. So we say 4 is an even number. Now let's take a look at box B. Box B has 3 oranges. When we pair them up, 1 is left. This one cannot be paired. So we say 3 is an odd number. So that means even numbers can be paired in twos. Odd numbers cannot be paired, but we still have a leftover. Now let's take a look at each number. 1, it's odd number. 3 is odd number. 5 is odd number. 7 is odd number. 9 is odd number. Now let's take a look at the even numbers. We have 2 is even number. 4 is even number. 6 is even number. 8 is even number. 10 is even number. Even numbers can be paired in twos. Even numbers. Why odd numbers? We have 1 remaining. Odd number, we have 1 remaining. We have 1 remaining, so they are odd numbers. Another hint is numbers with 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8 in the ones place are even number. Why numbers with 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9 in the ones place are odd numbers? So let's take a look at the examples. Is 249 an odd number or even number? Let's take a look at the number in the ones place. 9 is in the ones place, and 9 in the one place is an odd number. So therefore 249 is an odd number. Now let's take a look at the last section, which is number sequences. Look at the number sequence below. What can you say about this number sequence? We have this number 362, 364, 366, 368, 370, 372. This number sequence is increasing. As we can see, each number is 2 more than the number before it. So that means the rule for this number sequence is adding 2 to the last number. So when we add 2 to this number, we get this number. When we add 2 to this number, we get this number. When we add 2 to this number, we get this number. When we add 2 to this number, we get this number. When we add 2 to this number, we get this number. So in other words, the sequence is continued by adding 2 to the last number each time. A number sequence is a group of numbers that follows a rule while repeating or changing. What is the next number in this number sequence? We have 425, with 430, 435, 440. So what is the next number? Each number is 5 more than the number before it. So we can notice that we adding 5 to the last number will give the next number. Adding 5. So when we add 5 to this, it will give us this number, which is 445. 445. Let's take a look at the next one. What is the value of x in this number sequence? What is x? Let's take a look at the numbers sequence. We have 236, 246, 256, 266, and the next one is, that means adding 10 more than the number before it. Plus 10, plus 10, plus 10. So when we add 10 to this number, we have this number, which is 276. So x is 276. Now, let's take a look at the next one. What are the values of x and z in this number sequence? We have to look for x and z. So we have 147, 247, 347, 447. So we can see the rule is adding 100 more, adding 100 more than the number before it. So x will be 547, and z will be 647. Now let's take a look at this one. What is the next number in this number sequence? We have 356, 354, 352, 350. What is the next number? We can notice that each number is 2 less than the number before it. That means subtracting 2. Subtracting 2. Then we get the next number. So this number will be 350 minus 2, which is 348. So the number is 348. Now let's take a look at the next one. What is the value of y in this number sequence? We have 555, 550, 545, y, and 535. Find y. So we can notice that the rule is 5 less than the number before it. So subtracting 5 is the rule for this number sequence. So let's subtract 5 from 545, which will give us 540. 540. So y will be 540. There we go. So we can now write it 540. Therefore, y is 540. Now let's take a look at the next one. What is the value of x in the number sequence? Here is x. So let's take a look at the sequence. We have 613, 603, 593, excuse me, 583. We can see each number is 10 less than the number before it. So the rule is subtract 10. So when we subtract 10 from 583, we have 573. Therefore, x will be 573. 573. There we have it. So now let's go on to the next one. What are the values of a and b in this number sequence? So we can see from the number sequence, each number is 100 less. So the rule is subtract 100. Subtract 100. So to find a, we have to subtract 100 from 430, which will be 430 minus 100 will be 330. So B is subtracting, to find B, subtracting 100 from A, which is A is 330. Now subtract 100 from 330 will give us 230. Is that correct? So therefore we say A is equal to 330 and B is equal to 230. There we go. Subscribe to my channel and see you in the next video. Goodbye. Bye-bye.